So I think this video is going to help somebody somewhere, some way, somehow. When you're building out your business, when you're building out your dream, when you're focused on getting to that vision, you're gonna fail. And I think I made the video about a week ago, depending on when you get that video or get this video, because it's not coming out every day. I talked about failing. I failed so hard when I set out on the mission to build out a small team 3 hours away and just make it happen. I made it happen as far as finances coming in. I made it happen to understand the processes for me, again, to go back to knocking on doors and meeting people and all these different things. I failed, but I succeeded. I succeeded, at the same time, I failed. And I'm sitting in my office right now over the last 2 hours, just going through the failure of, trying to build these sales teams. And at the same time, coming to the realization of, throughout all the failure that I have done over the last couple of months, like the amount of success and mental growth that I have had, and the different situations that I have put myself in to grow and force myself to grow. And there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And I want to share this thought in this moment right now, because I know this is going to help somebody who has trouble talking to people, someone that has trouble like getting their business out there into the world, or getting their vision or whatever it is inside, like actually taking that thing and getting it out there. I went to a meeting this past week, a referral group, and it's an amazing thing. I wish I knew about this before. It's called BNI, and in this group, it's business owners that are referring business to each other, and they do like hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars a year, because it's a worldwide group of people doing referrals. And like that's their model, where it's like you come here, it's only one person in this industry, and everyone here is here to support you in business and also support you in life, and at the same time support you with actual referrals to make sure you get lifted up. And I I'm gonna join the group. It's like $800, and right now $800 because I'm putting money in every endeavor that I'm doing, and I'm pushing off other endeavors, but just the main thing of getting this business rolling in sales, $800 is a lot of money. Even though I just sold some stuff for over a couple $1,000s, it's still, because I'm pouring out so much money. But I'm going to join this group because one thing, I need to be around different people and grow myself. But at the same time, I'm looking to grow two things. I'm looking to grow this channel right here, and I'm also looking to grow my sales stuff through AT&T with business to business, because I set out on the mission to learn this industry and master this industry. But I was having some drawback, like when I was about to start the application process. It's like, dude, like I build and scale businesses for a living. Like I teach people, like I focus on freaking transformation. I need to join this group for that right there. But I have a goal. And the reason that I'm not doing it for Automate Millions is because I'm gonna do it simultaneously. Like I'm going to put in my application so I can talk about fiber and talk about wireless stuff. But at the same time, I'm going to interweave what I actually do and what I love doing is this right here. And I said at the beginning of this would help somebody. And the reason I say that it will help somebody is because when you are an entrepreneur, you have a vision. When you see different from most people, it keeps you isolated because you're focused on the building process. You're focused on being alone. I just now said I'm in my office and I've been here, I said 2 hours, but it's probably been 3 hours of just thinking and getting my mind back right and just now refocusing myself to close out this year in a big way. Depending on when you get this video, it is October, I think 18th today. So it's like 2.5 months. I'm sorry, 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 months left in this year. And I'm just focused on what needs to happen and what I need to do to build myself up financially and the things that the things that I want to do. When you are around different people, it changes you. If you are in a place where you are always alone in your own thoughts, you cannot and you will not grow. The reason I started this video off with this video can help you, this video should help you, whatever I said, is you have to be around different people. When you start to figure out yourself, it's not going to be perfect, but you getting around other people that are different and that are focused on different things, you're going to grow together. You're going to grow faster. Like, they want to see you succeed. You may be around people, excuse me, that don't want you to succeed. Most people do not want you to succeed in your current life. I spent the last 3 hours like erasing every plan that I had so I can rewrite it and make it better for the next 2.5 months. What am I going to manifest in this reality? The income, the mindset, the spiritual balance, everything. What am I going to manifest? I'm going to write that down. I'm about to drink this energy drink. It's supposed to be a pre-workout, but it's not. I'm going to drink this energy drink. I'm going to work out at the same time. I'm about to fill this board, probably all these boards up, but this one board at least, with my goals and my intention. I'm going to set back out on the journey to go knock on doors because that has built me up so much. And the amount of referrals that I'm getting from knocking on doors, like physically seeing people every day, has been crazy. I want you to see this in real time though. Like, I want you to get a hold of creating money and income in real time. I had a referral hit me yesterday. That sale was $500. It took me 25 minutes to do that order. $500 in 25 minutes. Somebody calling me in a business that I'm just starting and I really don't know a lot about, but I'm becoming an expert in that field. Like, I want you to see the becoming an expert in a field in a short amount of time, because you condensed time and space. So wherever you are right now, there's no reason that you cannot condense time and space to have people call you. And that's what's going to happen. I have another phone that's down there on the floor. It's my business phone. Both of my phones are business phones, but that other phone is 100% business. If it goes off, it's 100% business. This one is business too, but personal stuff on it as well. My goal is to have that phone ringing with, as of right now, no, it's both, but as of right now, just clients for referrals. Like, when that phone goes off, in my mind, I'm like, okay, this person wants an order for either business or for consumers, non-business stuff. So every time that phone goes off, boom, okay, boom, boom, Boom. So I'm building up over the next 2.5 months. I'm speaking this into being. This has not happened, but I'm speaking this into being. Over the next 2.5 months, I'm going to build out a referral system that allows me to generate 10 to 20K per month. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to join this referral group. And if I'm not physically beating on doors, going door to door in residential areas, building up that referral network, I'm going to be going to business networking groups, and it's traveling. I don't care how far it is, 3 hours, 5 hours, and be there and network at this meeting or drive 3 hours in the only area that I can go door to door in, because that's where my leads are, and beat on doors and build that up. And I'm going to continue recording these videos so you can see it in real time, seeing money generated in real time. Like, I was blown away earlier this week when it's like, dude, $1,000 hit my account after so long. Ridiculous. So now it's like right now, like last night, $500. I have another referral in the pipeline. That's going to be another $500. And the $500 needs to look like the way it used to look like to me, $5. And I want that for you too. And what I mean by that is you make so much money that $500, when you see it, it doesn't feel like $500. It looks like $50, or it looks like $5, because that's what it looks like to people who have a lot of money. And when I was at the height of my height and I was making over 100K per month, 200K per month, whatever it was. I think it was like 180 a month when I was at my height. When I saw $500, it's like, oh, that's like $5. It's not a lot of money. And I'm projecting into the future that same thing right now, where I put myself in a position to spend my time meeting with people, connecting with business owners all day long. If I'm not doing that, then I'm doing follow-ups. If I'm not doing that, then I'm placing orders. If I'm not doing that, then I'm going door to door. If I'm not doing that, I'm spending time with my kids, my wife, and I'm exercising, or I'm studying, like, or spending time with God. That's my mantra. That's my whole thing. That's what I'm going to be writing down right now. Building out a referral system that generates money, real money, and and do it to the point where when I'm doing the orders, like I'm at home, I'm relaxing. Get to the point where I wake up and I have referrals in front of me that I can just make money. Cool. Just made $2,000 this day. Cool. Just made $100 this day. Cool. Just made $5,000 this day. Whatever it is. I hope this video helps somebody get out of the trap of not just doing it alone, because you got to do it alone. Like, I got to do this journey alone. Like, I'm about to drive again tomorrow 3 hours and go smash doors for 2 days alone. And then I'm going to come back, spend time with my family, and start the process of networking here, and then go back and do the same thing again. So the process is alone, but you're not 100% alone in the process. Remember that. If you can remember that, then whatever it is inside of you, you'll be able to build that thing really quick and really fast, because you are around the right people. I actually should record, I don't want this video to be forever, because I wanted to leave it with that. But I can't leave it with that, because I think this is going to be a long video. So let me jump onto another subject. What I love doing, and what I've spent the majority of my life doing, is going through self-development and understanding self-development, and understanding it to a point where if I'm talking to somebody, I can see like their whole picture within like 10, 15 minutes. And not to give out people's information, but I stopped really doing coaching with people of in the standpoint of transformation. Because when you're going through transformation, is why I focus on it so much. And you'll see me jump back from business to transformation stuff because you got to go through the transformation process. I stepped back from it because the amount of trauma that people have in their heads, like it's a lot. And that's the thing that holds people back from success. It's not necessarily actions that holds people back. It's the trauma that leads into bad actions. So eventually it is the actions, but you never get to the actions because you have all this freaking trauma inside of your head. I spent 5 hours 2 days ago transforming two people's minds. 2 hours, one person, 3 hours, the other person. And again, not to give out all the information, one person went through an entire lifetime of trauma, entire lifetime of trauma. And the other person still went through a lifetime of self-worth and all these different things. And when you are a coach, when you are somebody who actually cares about people, when people are telling you things, you take on all of their everything, and you're not supposed to do that. And unfortunately, that's what I did. Over 5 hours of listening to people and giving them energy, I took on their stuff. It literally made me sick yesterday. I was sick yesterday, still trying to recover from that. Like the spiritual recovery from that. The reason I'm going into this is the amount of trauma that we go through keeps us alone. It keeps us in a space to not succeed. It's so much easier to bite the bullet and go work for somebody. It's so much easier to not do the work that is necessary to be successful. Once you start to go down the journey in the rabbit hole of transforming your mind, you'll start to see why people are successful and why people are not successful. Like you can just see it's like, okay, this person's not successful because they never did this thing in their life and they're going through this and they're going through this. This person has a self-worth issue. So if I press this button and if I say this and if I give them a little motivation over here, that's going to ignite the thing inside of them to keep them going or keep them flowing. And again, the reason that I'm saying this is you can live an entire life crazy, not doing the right actions because you have a certain belief inside of you about money, about relationships, about anything. And if you truly want to reach like that true success inside of you, if you truly want to reach that thing and get it out there into the world, because we all have that thing inside of us, that thing called a freaking purpose. That's why my business is Purposeful Life, baby. You've got to go through transformation. Watching things, listening to things, or watching people like me, but not actually doing the work never works. Like I love what I'm doing right now because I know this video is going to impact at least one person. It may not even impact that person right now. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, I might be dead. And this freaking impacts somebody. That's the reality of the world we live in, and I freaking love it. But my hope, my prayer for you, the person who's watching this video on the other side of this video, is to get out of your comfort zone and do what it takes to take care of yourself, take care of your family or your future family, and not care what it looks like to other people. Right now, I should really be recording this video on that DSLR, which is like 2K With the lens, over $2,000. With the mic, everything else, probably $3,000. I should be recording this video on that right there. I really should. But I'm not. I don't care what it looks like. I'm building the world of what I want to build in this period of my life. If I impact one person, if one person has made it this far in a 20-minute video, that's my goal. Like, subscribe, and leave me a fat comment.